about last week's 10 button.
Good evening. Welcome to my live broadcast number 176. Broadcasting live from Auckland, New Zealand. My name is Kii and I'm addressing the Billion Coin community. First off, we're going to have a look at this Bitcoin contest, which will be drawn New Zealand time. That's tomorrow. That's 4 a.m. in the morning, and that'll be live on the English send button meeting, which is done by Mbe Derek. So we'll just cross over and have a look at that at the leaderboard. It will just share the screen. Just going to the back office. So this is the one that ends, well, it's the 15th today, New Zealand time. So it'll be tomorrow when the results are broadcasted live on the send button meeting, which will be the English one. And look what we have here. Philippines, they're going great. So the Ace Fletcher from the Philippines has had 32 active signups. And following right behind is Nigeria. They're doing well, Nigeria. You know, they got bits and pieces all the way through this chart. The next one down is Cameroon, 16. And we have 9 from Papua New Guinea. And Nigeria again with 8. And then down to 6 for the Ivory Coast. India has 4. There we go with Nigeria again. 3. So, you know, there's a lot of emphasis on this competition. And we'll just go to number 2. Okay, we have the Philippines up there with the 3 again. Nigeria with 2. Philippines with 2. Uganda also 2. 2 again for Nigeria. Uganda twice with 2 each, or 3, or 4. And the Philippines with 2. And now we're down to the single figures of one on. Oh, sorry, still at 2. Kenya's got 2. South Africa, the Russian Federation. Man, just imagine when they get going. Nigeria again with 1. And another Nigerian. Philippines 1. Togo is 1. Kenya 1. Philippines again, and Nigeria again. All right. The United States, here comes the United States. 1. Bangladesh has got 1. Philippines again. UK, they've got 1 in there. Cameroon, Ghana, Ivory Coast, all 1. Another 1 from Ivory Coast. Trinidad and Tobago, 1 each, along with Cameroon. And for the last segment, which is the Philippines, Nigeria, Cameroon, South Africa, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, and Nigeria again, all with 1. So, you know, it's growing. Now we'll just go in and have a look at the current. Is there a current one starting? We'll find out. Okay, here we go. Starting off, we have Papua New Guinea with 4. The Philippines, each with 3 each, and that's it for there. But you know, having gone through this leaderboard, what does that mean? What does all these sign-ups mean? Okay, for these new ones, to me, what it means, there's growth in there for a month. And why do I say for a month? because your admin fees are there for a month. Now, remember, it's your annual, your fees are now at a monthly. Let's see what happens going into the second month and see how long these fees are going to keep up. So that'll be very interesting. Right, I'm going to go into the blog, and I probably won't open any of them up. And we'll just browse through and just read the headings, okay? See, okay, here's earned 6 months of income in 1 week. 1 week. And this next title down here, we need to focus on uniting TBC. Now, what does that mean? We need to focus on uniting TBC. Okay, TBC, the billion coin admin fee increased. Well, I read that one out last night, and I sort of broke it down. 4 grains goes to admin, and we're sort of on a bit of a fundraising at the same time, but the other 4 grains goes to your sponsor. Okay, so that's how that one works. TBC growth, my word, it has grown in the last 3 weeks. Okay, it has grown in the last 3 weeks. Excuse me, still got a bit of a flu here. And like I say, once the first payment of 8 grains on the first month ends, let's see what happens in the second month. Let's see what happens in the third month, and so on. Blog update. Well, you all saw that. It was my own. Admin fee increased. All other things remain the same. So that's straightforward. And congratulations, Muhammad Ibrahim, on doing his first live broadcast. And the new Bitcoin bounty is very exciting. It is. It is exciting. It will always be exciting to me when you sign up your referral or referrals. It will always be exciting for the first month. Maybe the second month, maybe the third month. I think you get the picture. We have all the tools we need to build out TBC to 1 billion members in 2019. There's no denying that fact. All the tools are in the blogs. All the tools are in there. We talk about them pretty much all the time. All the tools, what you need to do. The tools are what you need to do in the order, not what you think should be done. Okay, now we'll just go to the next piece. TBC allows you to become your own boss, especially with the new passive residual income. Okay. Now we'll just open this one here, the image. I'm paying out Bitcoin bounty, so I'll just open up that image. And here's the payout so far. I'll tell you the truth. Oh yeah, obviously those the wallets, yeah. But I can't really see. So that's good. Let me just go back out of that one. Admin has best interests in mind. Our best interests in mind. Okay. The wind is bringing in new TBC merchants all the time. Now, I saw that. I forget the name of this outfit. I saw it in there last week. There was a scam alert coming from a member of TBC, and it was regarding person. I don't know where this person is from, selling cars, and God knows what other, all for TBC, all with that. No, sorry, not with all 100 TBC percent. You had to have a $200 US upfront and the rest in TBC. And that is for importing cars around the world now. If anybody thought about that very, very, very seriously, you can never import a car from anywhere around the world to your country at that price. So I answered a comment. I put my own comment in this particular blog, which was on Facebook, and I said, well, how many have been scammed? And I never got an answer back. So what I'm saying is it costs more than $200 US to ship a car from any part of the world. Even if you live in Australia, it costs you more than $200 to ship a car to New Zealand. Come on, get real. And there's another one here. TBC has changed my life and can change yours too. Well, that's debatable for a lot of people. Next one down here. Know your enemy and their plans. And back down was the very last. Passive residual income will drive TBC community growth. Yeah, like I said with that, first month is fine. Your referrals accept that. The second month might be fine too. Third month might be fine. But somewhere, because that's a lot of money for a monthly payment. What is it? 8 grains. When we go to the dashboard, we'll go and see how much 8 grains is worth on the day. Okay, Darren, and he does his 31st. Darren Hayward does his 301st live broadcast. Our private mission with a coin will succeed because of the passive residual income. And the one down below is how to register for the Bitcoin bounty and the KCBO. So we'll just go out of this. We'll just go out of that one there. We'll go. I'll just have a look in here. Okay. We'll go back to the dashboard because everything in this dashboard is what we're doing now, today. And a lot of these are there to keep the reminders what this is about, how you go about it, what you earn. So it starts off with a rapid 24-hour. Remember, everything remains the same. You over here find 2. You help those 2 that you just found, help them find 2 each. Now, in order for the one at the very top here, he has to go down and help those 2, his second line, to help find 2 each, which is 4 down on the very bottom. That's the only way this guy here at the top can earn 100 million cookies, and that must be done within a 48-hour period. Now, if that's all done, remember there's your old sponsor right up here. It doesn't show a picture of him. Right over here. Your sponsor of this guy here gets 10 million cookies. These 2 down here get 10 million cookies. This guy here gets 110 million cookies. Okay? And these ones here are still sitting on the gift. Our urgent requirement to help, to go down to help these ones move too. You can't afford to let them sit idle at all. Just because you have earned your cookies and you have brought these 4 down here in, don't let them sit idle. All it's doing here is just cycling. That's all. Okay, now, whenever you need to, you can go and watch this video. There's part 1 and there's part 2 down here. And, you know, the master key to TV success is to encourage. Remember those words? Encourage fast duplication. Don't just go down and look for your 2 and say, oh, that's me, done mine. Those 2 you may have preferred may not have all the excitement you are having, so you need to go down and help them. This is the only way this can become successful, is to go down and help each other and just keep rotating around and around and around. And remember, because these at the stage, these 4 down on the last line can't do any purchasing because they haven't been through what we call a redemption, which starts in May, only next month, and it goes right through till the end of May. You got a whole month to redeem, and then from there on they can go out and do what everybody else is doing, selling. Okay? But until that redemption, you've got to go down and help them, even to purchase, because even if you yourself haven't had a chance to redeem, remember there's your sponsor up top, the very original sponsor, who will have enough Pringles in there to service all of these down here, and you and your next layer down. So we'll go down here, and I'm going to read that through like I always do, because there's a lot of secrets in this whole passage here. You just got to think it out. And members should know that immediately daily cash flow is available to them. As a brand new member, you have received a gift of 25,000 cookies, which is redeemable for 250 Kringle coins in May 2019. Cookies are like points and are not spendable with participating member merchants, but Kringles are, and the value of them only goes up as our community grows. So what they're saying there, every time there's new members added into the community, the value of those go up. And you'll see it once you have a wallet, and you won't see the first, but you will see it 2 weeks later as it climbs. Okay. May is just around the corner. Did you know that 250 Kringle coins are worth more than an ounce of gold? To be clear, TBC Kringle coins are not backed by gold. We use grains of gold to measure the value of our private membership and community. That's another thing. Remember, we are private. We're not on the market. I hope you understand how valuable the gift is that you receive. The gift is the introductory offer of the distribution phase we are in right now, and Cookie Rewards is the system we use to move coin from the admin wallet to the wallets of members like you based on certain achievements. Until the admin wallet runs out of coins, the first achievement, see what they're saying here? Until the admin wallet runs out of coins. First achievement you should pursue is the 24-hour rapid reward to earn 10 million cookies. Now, 10 million cookies is much more than a gift of 25,000 cookies. Wouldn't you agree? There is a small admin fee that you need to take care of right away after you sign up. Once we have confirmed that you are a paid member, then we want to encourage you to beat the 24-hour timer you will see in your Kringle Cash back office by getting 2 others to become paid members too. Then help those 2 each, get 2 each for a total of 4 below them to also become paid members within the allotted 48 hours given to receive the rapid reward of 100 million cookies. Both of these achievements combined will get you enough cookies to redeem in May to become a millionaire. Do you want to become a millionaire in May of 2019? I'm sure you do. But so far, I haven't got to the part that puts cash in your pocket. Each member is encouraged to complete a transaction with the sponsor for the equivalent of 40 grains to receive the reward of completing this task. 40 grains of gold is a pretty small amount, and you can go here to see what the value is. Now remember that 40 grains of gold is the promo 2019 still going right now. You had tiered layers where you can max it out. You might 1 week you might want to purchase 4 grains, and next week you might want to purchase 20 grains, and so on. So long as the final total adds up to 40 grains, that's fine. Or you can just go out and buy 40 grains. You can buy more than that if you want. But I'll just go into this coin app. Here we go to gold. Gold by weight and grain. Man, here we go. I hate this. Here we go. So, remember the giveaway is 200 grains for that competition, Bitcoin competition. So we'll have a look what 200 grains is worth. So if I just punch in 200, and there you go. It's valued at $435.92 US. So that's what 200 grains are worth. Now we'll go back to the admin fee on the day, which is 8 grains, which is $21.43. It's actually dropping, eh? It's dropping down, but that's what 8 grains is worth. So we'll just go back out of there and we'll finish off down here. This will put cash in the pocket of your sponsor. 100% of it will go to your sponsor if they provide you the Kringles in return. Now, if you ever wonder why they say if, remember, you've got an old sponsor who sponsors two. Now, those two that he had sponsored is on the second layer. Now, those two go down and find two each. Just four on the last layer. They now become sponsors, even though they haven't redeemed anything. So what happens here is how do I put it? If they want to purchase, which their new sponsor doesn't have cash flow in the wallet, you go back up to the old cash flow, and this is where their 50 commission comes in. You partner up and you help them to get going. And if you're down in the second layer at the top, you can still earn money in your hand, in your pocket, by commission. You need to go up to the person who has Kringles available in their wallet at that time. So he or she will do the transaction for you, whether it be 40 grains, 80 grains, whatever. But remember, we're down to $100. This is what we're talking about. So 50 will go to the person who does the transaction, and the other 50 stays with you. All you've done is found a way to earn commissions even before you've done a redemption. Okay, here you go. Your partner will give you a 50% commission on each of them immediately, and that will put cash in your pocket. 50% adds up quickly, and daily cash flow to you as you continue passing out the gift to everyone connected to you. Following this simple script makes it easy for you to pass along the gift. Okay. I'll just finish off over here. Script for the people closest to you. I got a gift, and I want to pass a gift to you too. Okay. Okay. What is it? A gift redeemable for some smartphone digital currency that millions around the world are using. Let me know as soon as you collect yours from here. And down here is your link, okay? The Kringle.cash link. And response is, okay, sounds good. We'll see you. In the statement here, you only have two simple statements to make in the script sent out as either a text to a phone or a social media message. Members that have followed the script exactly have had huge success in creating daily cash flow. So, okay, we'll just end it there. So there really is, when you're doing this Bitcoin competition, you, in a way, you're earning income both ends, is by this over here. No purchasing, or on behalf, we'll be partnering. We go 50-50, or renew referrals, which is 8 grains. 50% of that goes to you, and the rest goes up to admin, as in to update what needs to be updated, I should put that. So, and they have explained it it's quite straightforward. They said it, the very first two sentences at the top of last week's send button meeting tells you there. He was very careful. Admin was very careful when they started this off. Like he said, he didn't want to hurt the members if it had failed, which it hasn't failed. So they only had that $10 annual fee. Now that he's seen this TBC won't fail, this is why the admin fee has increased, or this is one of the reasons why. So technology needs to be updated. That's obvious, because the more more members we get in, obviously and then the staff, they have staff. One man alone can't do all of this. So yeah, I'm pretty much for that increase. But I'll be like a lot of people out there, be humming and hawing about the $8,000. I make no mistake about that. Yeah, but just see how it goes. Anyway, I'm going to stop sharing and come back live. Excuse me, still got a little bit of the flu there. I'd like to thank my wife Bex, my moderator, and brother Reserve. Thank you, brother. And the three watching are all welcome to watch my liveys on every night at 9 p.m. NZT ST time. But yeah, what's got me sort of a bit baffled with this $8,000. I mean, first world countries like New Zealand, they're humming and hawing. But yeah, in reality, the first world countries can afford. Excuse me again. What's troubling me is the third world countries. We're sort of talking about growth. Now, how long will these third world countries keep up with this monthly fee? It'll be very interesting. They say TBC is going to grow with the residual passive income. Yeah, that's right. Like I said a little bit earlier on, first month is fine, second month is fine. What happens when the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth month come? Okay. Anyway, thank you so much once again. I've got to get off. I've got somebody else coming in right behind me to do a broadcast. And God bless you all, and peace.
Yeah, brush.